While most supermarkets are designed to make money, this one was built to fail. To prevent customers from easily entering, the supervisor installed automatic doors that required customers to generate power by pushing them open. Only after the door was fully charged would it open. But even once inside, customers had to pay a 100 yuan fee to start shopping. And once they began shopping, they were met with 100 frustrating tactics. One customer, unhappy with the quality of the product, angrily went to the customer service for a return, only to be scared into sitting on the floor by the staff. To their surprise, they had to kneel and beg the store's consent to make a return. The supervisor's plan to ruin the store was fueled by his grudge with the company's owner. He decided to bring about its collapse as revenge. Instead of hiring experienced or capable workers, he hired only the most incompetent. 2 applicants walked in, declaring they were trash, useless. The manager was about to turn them away when a thug suddenly barged in, claiming to have had an allergic reaction to fish bought from the store. The manager explained that the supermarket had been struggling and hadn't bought any fish. The thug hesitated, then said it was the canned fish from the store. It turned out he was trying to extort money. To everyone's surprise, the supervisor said all 3 were hired. Everyone in the room was stunned. The 3 immediately bowed to the supervisor in gratitude. Before the supervisor could respond, a wild man entered with his son, explaining that their people had illegally crossed into South Korea in search of work but had been unable to find any due to being illiterate and lacking identification. Before he could finish speaking, the supervisor said all of them were qualified and told them to come back to work the next day. The supervisor had hoped that these oddballs would drag the store down, but instead, these long unemployed workers worked incredibly hard. Their service was excellent. The wild men were masterful with knives, slicing fish with such skill that the fish looked like something only the wealthy could afford. Housewives quickly became obsessed, and the seafood section sold out. The wild men also sold ginseng, and with just a few words, the men went crazy buying it, believing it would make them stronger. As a result, the store, which had been on the verge of closing, actually saw its sales increase. This drove the supervisor to despair. Unaware, the owner admired the supervisor's skills, thinking he was a business genius. Then the supervisor came up with another plan. He removed all the shopping carts and had the wild men carry baskets instead. To buy something, customers had to pay a 100 yuan human shopping cart fee. Thinking that no one would come, he was shocked to find that even more customers arrived. The supervisor completely broke down.